It's game night, so going to game night. It is 71 degrees. I did stand outside for a moment. Trying to locate where some music was playing. I'm like, can they hear, if it's that my downstairs neighbors up, like, can they hear it outside? And I think it was downstairs. It wasn't loud for me to be like, come in my apartment so you can hear it, kind of, and be annoying. But then I ended up just standing out there because it's nice. I don't even know what time this was. I think it was before lunch. So that pimple disappeared. But then I got this one here. I think I need to wash my comforters. Not next payday, but maybe that payday before Thanksgiving, I'll get them cleaned. For guess I my mother. So but yeah. See my fingers clean? Yeah, my fingers clean. We're gonna go in with Carpe, shake. I will start using my other primers, but I still like this. So I think a look I'm doing later this week, I'm gonna use one of my old school primers and not just this one. I need to save this for the summer because I was gifted this. It's a little more expensive than I would normally pay for a primer, so I need to make it last. He's doing the summer and the spring, so because it's good. Oh, and y'all missed it because as I was turning on lights, I saw Hannah's barking in the parking lot and then squealing like a dog squealing like it's being attacked by a wolf, but obviously it was not getting attacked by a wolf. And it was one of them tiny foo-foo dogs, and this guy was walking his dog. Turns out a cat was over there attacking this dog. Because again, small foo-foo dog. But I swear, this cat maybe had 20 pounds on this dog. And so that's what I was squealing with. I was like, it's the cat. I'm like, the cat is following you. He's going or whatever. I'm like, you're not walking fast enough to get your dog away from this cat. This cat was a menace. I'm like, this cat is a menace. And I say this also because the other day, what's today? Today's only Tuesday? Yeah, it was Monday. This lady was walking her dog and she was yelling at something. I couldn't tell what she was yelling at, but I'm like, it had to be a cat because we're using live tinted Corrector and found, so I haven't used it in a while. And I'm like, I have no idea what she's yelling at. And I figured it had to be a cat because it's like 3-4 cats. Okay, I haven't used it in a very long time, so let me break the seal here. Okay. You don't need a lot. I haven't done this in a while. Sometimes I wonder if some things are because I haven't corrected. But anyway, so this, and she was cussing us, calling this dog, calling the cats a B word and all this. I said I never saw a cat, but I'm like, we don't have a lot of random dogs in our parking lot. It's usually it belongs to somebody kind of thing. And they're always on a leash. So I think they have to be on a leash, so I'm like, with the owner, so I'm like, we have a dog park. So I'm like, I really don't think it was a dog that she's yelling at, that it was one of them cats, because we got those 3-4 strays that people are feeding and petting all the time, so they don't have to go anywhere else. And so she's really, she's, checking on the dog like, are you okay, whatever. And I'm like thinking, that dog this is a bigger dog too. So I'm like, these cats might be the same cat, because we have an orange cat, we have a black cat that has like white feet, we have like a gray striped cat that's more like a kitten, looks like a kitten to me, and then there's other kind of mixed looking cat. I don't know how to describe what colors. The colors are, yeah, mixed colors. And so this one I just saw was the mixed colored cat that was attacking this foo-foo dog. So I don't know what's going on. If it's because of Halloween, these cats are losing their minds, but these cats are attacking dogs. I'm like, you're a dog. How is a cat attacking a dog? You don't think about cats attacking. Cats be attacking people. They definitely do attack people. But you think the dog would be the more aggressive animal, but yeah, we all know how cats can be. They can be evil. I'm just gonna say it. We all know this. Doesn't matter if you're a cat lover or not. But yeah, so it keeps happening. I'm sure it's gonna become a problem. So I'm gonna like stop feeding these damn cats. So I'll blend it in so it looks relatively normal. We're using a new product today, which is probably why I shouldn't have corrected, so we could see the true look. But I think I'm gonna use this product a few more times this week, so we'll see. Because it's a happy hour and then book club. I haven't figured out what I'm wearing in the book club though, for foundation wise. Happy hour, I'll probably use the same product again. Because like again, it's 71. It's gonna be 67 by the time I get to game night. And then afterwards, I'm not staying too late afterwards because I need to stop by the store to get dinner. Like hamburger, maybe I might make what I call ghetto spaghetti, which is spaghetti with sloppy joe mix and hamburger. Make basically sloppy joes and then put it on spaghetti. Oh, you know what? I don't feel like making spaghetti. Maybe I'll just buy buns and have regular sloppy joes. But yeah, so I'm not trying to stay out too late for that. And then there's an event tomorrow night that they haven't had before, but it's in Tempe. I don't want to drive to Tempe. It's an earlier function, which is during rush hour traffic. And it's rush hour traffic, and it's, yeah, in Tempe. I got a text, and I have no idea who sent me the text. I'm just like, who is this? I didn't say that. I'm like, do they think I know who they are? When they're inviting me to the function, I'm just like, who is this? I'm thinking this. I did not, ask them. And so with any corrector, usually set it as well. So if it wasn't, this is too busy of a week for game night, this function, happy hour, and then book club. I'm like, that'd be 4 days in a row of going out. I don't want to go out 4 days in a row. Versus me possibly going out 3. And only one of them is nowhere near my house. The other ones are downtown Phoenix. I'm definitely running out of this setting powder. Like I set my eyebrows, I believe, already. Yeah, I don't want to. I'm probably not going to that event. Okay. I'm only wearing this particular shirt so that we can make sure the foundation matches my chest, because I'm wearing a shirt that's like goes up to here. It's chilly. And that was Carpe again. Let's see. The actress Terry Garr passed away today. They named all the stuff she was in. Tootsie, Young Frankenstein. I've not seen either of those movies. I know her from Mr. Mom. It's an 80s movie. It used to come on Saturday afternoons. That's where I know her from. It's a classic with Michael Keaton. It's a classic. So that's where I know her from. Okay. So, the product we are using today is the LYS Triple Fix Serum Skin Tint Stick in DPN1. You see, that looks kind of, it's brown, but it looks a little greenish, right? Like it's being maybe olivish. We'll see. Somebody who's also my foundation twin, she has this one and the one that's before this one, which is DG7. DG7 is no way it's gonna work. It's goldenish, so it might match my chest. It might match the inside of my face, but it would never match the outside. This should definitely match. Yeah. And so with the, if you don't know LYS Beauty, generally their products are in a triangle shape. And they actually have a setting powder that I'm thinking of getting during the Sephora sale, which is only 15% off. Starting next week. Well, it starts Friday, but I can't get 15% till next week. Anyway, the product's usually triangular in shape. Has the little name right there. And the shades are, the foundation is the shade of, the outside is the shade of the foundation. The contour, do I have a contour? Contour is this kind of shade. A blush, shades of pink. And then they have a highlighter. The highlighters are kind of silver or rose goldish. So, yeah, I don't have all the products. I know it looked like I just pulled out all these products. I don't have all the products. So anyway, let's get back to the foundation stick. So this is new. Came out maybe a month or two ago. I just finally got it. Birthday money. Thank you, birthday money supplier. So, that. If y'all know how the bronzer is, again, see how clean that is right there? That kind of, you see that shade? And so, kind of go up. That's creamy. And you know I was looking for a foundation stick because I was waiting for Minted to relaunch. Minted relaunched, but D10 is never in stock. D10 is never in stock. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna find a different foundation stick. So I'm gonna give this one a try and see how this works. As we know, a little goes a long way with LYS, so, or just black beauty products in general. So we're gonna just do a little there, do a little over here. So right now, it looks like, see right there, it definitely matches right there. And up there, so it's definitely, like I said, outside. I'm like, do I have a brush? Yes. And so let's go with this bad boy. So I'm gonna start with a little at first. I watched this young lady, bless her soul, basically take that and go all the way across her face with it. I'm like, that is way too much. That is way too much. So we're using a brush because with foundation sticks, it's usually best to use a brush and not a beauty blender. So you blend it out. Looks all blended out. So, okay. Because when I swatched in the store, I know I still have to get here. I was like, okay, this one, blending it out, it worked. Because I was trying to figure it out. With this one and another one, I'm like, blend it out, this one works. Yeah, okay. Mind you, we all know it settles. That's right there. Once it settles, it's whole. I don't even have to put that much on. Probably less than what I did. But no, I'm seeing it. It's, mind you, I put corrector here, so in the mirror, I'm not seeing my usual hyperpigmentation right there. I see it, but it's not like how it usually is. So yeah, definitely even out my complexion. Like I said, outside definitely evened out everything. Okay, so put that right there. Concealer we're using Sephora. Yeah, I'm liking how it looks. Because I wanted a foundation stick the simple, hurry up, I have like 10 minutes to leave kind of thing. Like going to work, because I do have an in-office day this month or next month. Like a required day. It could be in there other times, but it's like required. So I'm also gonna go in with the LYS contour stick. So this is in Worthy, which is the deepest one. I'm hoping for maybe a LYS Beauty, like a Black Friday sale, because I want to get the one that's lower than this one. Say if this is deep, I want the one dark, so the one lower than this, I think it's called Strength. Because this is contour shade for sure. I want more bronzy one. So I'm gonna just raise it just a little. I'm actually gonna take this fluffy one, just kind of pat it on my hands, because you see how much it's doing right there. Just kind of put a little right here, because I think it's dark to the point it looks gonna look muddy. So you definitely, I know people put this directly on their face. I can't do that for what I'm trying to do. So I'm just trying to, and this is me being light already, you see. I'm gonna take off my hand versus going back in. Okay, and then I'm not gonna use that one. You lower it back, because it's messy, but you kind of know that. I'm gonna see, I'm gonna use what's on my hand versus going in with the, let's see. Versus going, because I could have went like that. I'm not gonna do that. Like I said, I have some on my hand. The concealer is more of glowing, hydrating, so that's why I'm trying to let it set. I think we'll have more people at game night tonight. There's people, because they was talking about happy hour. People were like, there's a game night, right? And they're like, yeah. Newer people. We had a lot of new people at the happy hour. So I'm thinking they'll definitely come to game night. Some people talking about spades, and I'm like, yeah, there's be a table for that. And someone was like, oh, I want to learn spades. I'm like, this is not that place to learn spades. Like, these people are hardcore. I'm like, I avoid that table like the plague. I'm like, I said, everybody's nice, but spades. People get to play in spades. Now. Again, if you have not seen the blackening spades, that's all I'm gonna say. Watch it, Halloween. It's Halloween time. Go watch the blackening. And you'll learn how people can be about spades. So that's all I'm going to say. Why I stay away from the spades table. I don't need to learn spades. I'm good. And that's not really a spoiler. It's just spades is in the game. Okay. See, and I put less than I normally would, but I can definitely see the highlighting effect. Because we know I kind of like that. Because what I've been doing lately is realizing sometimes the undertones kind of look gray later, and then sometimes they do meld. And I don't know who it was, a combination of things. Picking a concealer that goes with your foundation. Like if it's a neutral foundation, use a neutral concealer. Mind you, don't quote me on that, but this is what I don't want to say discovered, because it's like Columbus discovered America. It did not happen. It's something I've heard. I'm learning. I'm thinking that is true. And I think some of the people I follow, they just automatically do it and don't think about it. So it's not like anybody had actually said that, like out loud kind of thing. So I'm like, okay. And then I'm just gonna finish blending in the contour. Mind you, LYS has a concealer as well, but I haven't really figured out my shade because I hadn't figured out. They have a liquid foundation, which I never figured out what shade that would be because they never had them all in store. And I think they might be all online now, and that's one of the things I don't want to keep testing and then having to return, waiting 3 days for it to arrive, figure out, ooh, it's not the right one kind of thing. So with this, I was like, okay, I did swatch it, but then I ordered it online. Because I needed to get my birthday gift, which they won't send you a birthday gift unless it's at least you have an order of $25. I'm like, I don't think that was always the case because I once bought a face mask for like $3 and I got my birthday gift. So this $25 thing must have been the last few years. I don't remember if it was last year or not. So I was like, okay. So I needed 20 because I was gonna get the bronzer, but that was only $20. The foundation stick was 25, and they were like, okay, yeah, you can get your birthday gift, which I ended up getting. What did I end up getting? Sunday, Monday, Sunday, Friday. What the hell is that brand called? Anyway, they had like a jet lag mask and a lip balm. I'm like, okay, do I need a lip balm? No. I could use it for my nighttime routine. So that's what I'll use it as. But I wanted to make sure I get my birthday gift because I'm like, no, I'm getting my birthday gift. Like Ulta, I've gotten my birthday gift from Ulta. I used my birthday coupon. I'm like, I'm gonna use, you know, if I spend money, I'm gonna get my birthday stuff. See, this side was a little more sharp than that side. Like I said, I was trying to use less because that stick and that deepness is so stark. And I didn't want to look muddy, so that's why I was like, okay, let's control it, put a little bit less versus putting it on my face. Versus using a different brush, using this, tapping it off my hand, because otherwise it would have definitely looked a little more muddy and stark. And then trying to blend right here with the concealer, the edges. Because I still see, yeah, it's less subtle. So yeah, I could keep using that, but I want the other one where it's more, less contoury, more bronzy. Mind you, I got that from Ipsy. Yeah, I got it for a less price, so that's fine. That's what I'm trying, these Black Friday sales. Black Friday sales. Because otherwise, then I'll have a LYS out to the setting spray, because we know I like that setting spray. They have the setting powder I'd like to try out. And so on that bronzer, I'm like, okay. I used to have the lip gloss. I used to have 2 of them because it came in a set. And I think I had them so long, I decluttered them because I had them so long. I have a contour nose brush that I was using, but as you see, I'm just going in. Okay. So we're going to take the foundation brush and kind of right there. So I'm like, I don't want to be in too much, too close to the mouth. No, so I did the concealer. I think what's been going on. Oh, my neighbors, because it was nicer weather, downstairs neighbor, they had chairs outside in the patio. I'm like, you know, stop talking. Like, literally, I'm like, why am I hearing your voice all day? They were outside talking in the patio, and I was like, And then yesterday, I woke up to, I took a nap. I was like, I can't fall asleep with this. And then eventually I passed out, and then I woke up to her still out there, and eventually she went inside. I'm like, thank the Lord. Yeah. I'm like, y'all have a house. Y'all can sit inside. So we're going to use Colé's Desert Date Cream Multi-Stick. And this is in Spice, aka Plum. So I'm going to actually put it right here. Just a little right there. And then, I realized this video was going that long. So I'm not talking as much as usual, so I don't understand. And then the LYS blush in Courageous, which is orange. That'd be them. I'm not using a sponge. I'm using, you know, the usual black sponge I use. I'm using a tiny one. Just kind of mix these together. Of course, one is a little bit more than the other. Oh, there we go. I look like I have eyeshadow on, but I don't because I'm seeing a little reddish right there. Maybe that's from the Corrector. So, you know, these are very glowy and hydrating, so. Okay. And, okay, we can set everything. It's set. Juvia's Place. This is a very fluffy brush I got in my Ipsy. So anyway, this is baking. I don't think if I mentioned the dog. I don't know if I mentioned the dog. I was barking. It was like barking nonstop. I think I did a video where I was talking about that dog. It turns out because maintenance was in there doing work in that apartment next door, they had to move the dog to the back part of the apartment. And that's why it was going crazy, because maintenance was in there. And I'm like, all I needed y'all to do is put that in my request that you closed. Just tell me why. That you investigated and you found out why, versus not telling me anything. I'm like, what is up with communication lately? Like, there's none. And it's been relatively quiet since, so I'm like, okay. And let's set bronzer. So, clean brush. Juvia's Place, Volume 1, yeah. Which has the orange and, so I'm gonna go back and forth because you can't really tell at this point. Brush off some on my hand. Okay, and then we're going back to the e.l.f. brush, fluffy one. I haven't used this in a long time. Again, we're going with Carpe. My face is looking a little radiant. My ears went. We know how I feel on ears. Yes, definitely. Always foundation on it, or whatever. Okay. Okay, it's settling now. I was like, okay, it's a little. I still like the powder after. Just a T-zone. All right, we're going with When Beauty for the lips. I do realize when I was spraying, I'm like, I sprayed our lips. Okay, do you like this lip liner? I was just thinking, what magazine was it? Canvas Rebel. So they did an article on me, interviewed me, and that came out yesterday. The link is in, if you go to my Instagram page, Drea Magwood, the link's in the bio. But you go to my link tree, in there, the article's in there, and there's an article also from Shout Out Arizona as well. But the Canvas Rebel one just came out yesterday, and the link is there. Yeah, just check it out if you'd like to. You know, a little publicity about what I'm trying to do, what I've been doing. And we haven't used this bad boy in a while. The NYX Fat Oil Slick. Give me 1 second, because, okay, I have not voted yet. I know you could do early voting. I have not voted yet. I'm going to probably vote this weekend. So I keep getting the texts, the random phone calls. I'm going to vote. I'm still trying to read all the propositions so I can vote on the ones that I feel knowledgeable enough to, that affect locally my life. President-wise, yeah, that's taken care of, but I locally is what I'm trying to research on. Propositions, who's running for this, whatever. Because you get so many ads that conflict and whatever, and you know, some of this is AI, some of it's just not true, something's taken out of context, all this stuff. There is so many election ads. It's very overwhelming. I mute my TV every time they're on. And so it's a lot. It's a lot. So I am voting. I'm not going to even wait till voting day. You can vote early. I'm going to vote beforehand, but I'm like, okay. So that was just a text. My rant, because that's how it's been getting to me. Okay, so we haven't used this in a while, so I brought this bad boy up. So, and of course it doesn't go down, so that's why I try not to push it up too much. And this is in the mood. Still smells like grape. I just bought this year, so it's not going bad or danger of going bad. It's just I have not been wearing it. You think I would have worn it more this summer, but I haven't. So that's why I'm like, let's get this bad boy to use. We're using eyeliner. Yeah, it's like, all right, and let's do mascara. Let me change my shirt, and we are good. Just realized I did not pick out earrings and the shirt, so we'll do that together. I'm gonna go with the usual CZs. I cleaned them this weekend. It's like the last time I cleaned my earrings. Tells you that's too long for me to be like, when? So I just dropped them in peroxide, the cap, for a few hours, maybe even a day, and then rinsed them off and let them dry. And with that, I am off to game night.